Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're breaking down absolutely everything you need to know to survive and, actually thrive during a family trip to the incredible Abbotsbury subtropical gardens. If you've ever looked at a beautiful historic garden and thought, sure, but will my toddler just scream the whole time? Well, you're in exactly the right place. Here's our parent survival checklist for today, a subtropical family escape. Kids, trails, and play zones, navigating routes and pushchairs, facilities, food and fuel, and finally, tickets and getting there. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. A subtropical family escape.
Listen, we aren't just visiting some stuffy, historic 1765 garden today. We are literally embarking on a jungle adventure right on the Jurassic coast. Picture a 30-acre exotic landscape completely packed with towering magnolias, giant gonnara leaves, and rare plants from all over the globe. It's the kind of environment where kids don't just feel like they're being dragged on a walk, they feel like actual jungle explorers discovering uncharted territory.
And hey, this place has definitely earned its reputation. TV gardening legends like Alan Titchmarsh have literally called it one of the finest gardens they've ever visited, and you'll frequently spot it on shows like Gardener's World. Now, as adults, we can absolutely appreciate the rare plants and those incredible sweeping panoramic views from the top of the garden looking right out over Portland Island and Chesil Beach. But let's be real, parents are asking the ultimate question: will my kids actually be entertained? Which brings us to Section 2, Kids, Trails, and Play Zones.
Because here's the thing, kids aren't just expected to quietly walk and look around here. They are actively encouraged to discover. Abbotsbury has family fun built right in. First up, there's a dedicated children's play area to burn off that initial crazy burst of energy. Beyond that, the garden features a sculpture trail and this super magical secret walk that's just waiting to be explored. Oh, and there's a gorgeous lily pond that is absolutely perfect for spotting carp swimming around below and dragonflies buzzing above. Pro tip, definitely bring a camera, a sketch pad, or maybe a bug and bird ID book for the kids to use along the way.
But wait, it gets even better. There's a brand new feature designed specifically for the little ones. The Lancaster the Explorer Activity Trail is now officially open. This trail basically takes your kids on a guided journey across the world of plants, right inside the gardens. It totally turns a simple stroll into an interactive botanical treasure hunt. Moving on to Section 3, Navigating Routes and Pushchairs. Okay, time for a terrain reality check. And quite frankly, this is the single most important piece of logistical information you need if you're a parent of a baby or a toddler. Is Abbotsbury pushchair friendly? Because the official answer from the gardens themselves is going to completely change how you pack your car this morning. The answer is a resounding no. The venue explicitly states in their FAQs that they are not pushchair friendly. So parents, seriously take note right now. Leave those wheels in the boot of the car and definitely pack the baby carrier or sling instead. Trust me on this one.
But hey, don't panic. The terrain is actually pretty well balanced. The catch is that only about 50% of the garden is technically accessible, and the specific gravel they use on some of the paths makes it incredibly difficult for small wheels to negotiate, which is exactly why there's a pushchair band. But the good news? There are no steep slopes and overall minimal gravel. Plus, there are all these fun little bridges over waterways for the kids to cross, so it's very safe and honestly quite easy for unsteady toddler legs or even older relatives to walk around at their own pace.
Next up, Section 4, Facilities, Food, and Fuel. Look, navigating a subtropical jungle builds up a serious appetite, and you're absolutely going to need tactical pit stops. So here is your rapid-fire checklist for staying fueled and clean. You're fully covered for the basics, there are accessible toilets, and crucially for us, dedicated baby changing facilities right on site. Now, when it comes to food, you really need to plan ahead. There is a strict rule, absolutely no picnics allowed. You cannot bring your own lunch. Instead, you'll need to use the on-site restaurant for your meals and snacks. So, just make sure to budget accordingly.
And finally, Section 5, Tickets and Getting There.
All right, we've got the logistics down. Now we just need the practical travel details to actually get your family to the gates. You've got a couple of great options. You can easily drive yourself, as there's dedicated on-site parking available. Or you can actually make the journey part of the adventure. You can catch the regular X53 bus or hop on the spectacular open-top X52 bus for some truly incredible views of the Dorset coastline on your way there. As for timing, if you're visiting during the summer, they are open daily from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Now, to make this super actionable, keep this number in mind, 46 pounds. That is the standard price for a family ticket, which completely covers 2 adults and up to 3 kids. Honestly, that's fantastic value for a full day out. Though, as always, you should definitely check their website and book in advance to lock in the absolute best rates.
So, armed with the vital knowledge of pushchair policies, the no picnic rule, and that exciting new Lancaster the Explorer Trail, I just have to ask, are you ready to conquer one of the most stunning family days out in Dorset? Pack that baby carrier, grab your camera, and get ready to make some incredible subtropical memories. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, happy exploring!